Be honest, do you want results or do you just want to feel like it first? In this video, I'm going to show you how to stop relying on motivation and start using standards so you execute even on the days you don't feel like it. And I'll give you 3 standards in a 7-day challenge that you can start today. All right, real quick, before we get into the training, I want to let you know that I have a lot of business owners reaching out to me or I talk to them and they don't understand why they're not growing. So if you're having issues with leadership, building out your team, implementing different systems, or just in general scaling, just shoot me a text, give me a call, 602-755-2508, and I got you guys back. Let's get back to the training. I've coached and led enough people to see the pattern. The people who win aren't the most talented, they're just the most consistent. In the Navy, you don't negotiate with the mission. You don't wake up and vote on whether you're doing the job, right? Like there's a standard and there's a time and there's a checklist and then you execute. And when I got into business, I realized most business owners, they don't have a motivation problem. They just have a standards problem. And they're waiting on emotion to drive action. And emotion, it's unreliable. And you don't need motivation. You just need more standards. Right now, we're going to discuss the 3 points that are going to help you raise your bar and your standards so that you can execute in any industry. By the way, what is written is retained, so make sure you have a pen and paper ready to jot these down. Point 1, discipline is a decision you make once. Motivation changes daily, but standards don't. And most people live like this. I feel good, I'll work. If I feel inspired, I'll post. And if I feel confident, I'll make the call. But that's backwards. Standards are more like, I post every weekend at 9 a.m., no debate. I follow up on every lead within 24 hours, no debate. I train 4 times a week, no debate. You see the pattern here? When you operate like that, you stop renegotiating with yourself. Winners don't ask, how do I feel? They ask, what is the standard? By the way, if you're relying on willpower, you're already losing. Second point, environment beats willpower. If you rely on willpower, you're just gambling. So instead, build an environment that enforces success. And if you want to post content daily, just pick one filming day per week. Block one time slot like a client's appointment. Use a checklist. Hook, story, session, call to action, and do batch recording. So do like 5 to 10 clips, and then you could take some time editing because that's really what takes the most effort. Now your content doesn't depend on vibes, it depends on a system. Same thing with sales. CRM open, script ready, 30-minute call block, a follow-up template. Make the right action the easiest action. Don't depend on discipline, design for discipline. By the way, this is why most people never change. They wait for a big moment. Third point, small wins stack into identity. You don't become disciplined by thinking about discipline. You become disciplined by doing the next rep when you don't feel like it. Every time you execute the standard, you're casting a vote for the new identity. And it's saying, I'm the person who follows through, or I'm the type of person who doesn't miss. And you do hard things even when you don't want to because it's on the schedule. Your life doesn't change with big motivation. It honestly just changes with small standards. Now, just as promised, here's your 7-day assignment. Keep it so simple that you can't fail. All right, number 1, pick a habit that moves a business. It could be 10 outreaches per day, 1 piece of content per day, or maybe 5 follow-ups. And then step 2 is just tracking it on paper. And that's not using an app, paper, just keep it visible so you see it. Step 3, if you miss a day, you double it the following day. There's no guilt, there's no story or excuses, it's just math. Because we're not building motivation, we're building a standard. Now, if you guys need assistance, just comment discipline and I'll reach out to you. Or you could just as easily shoot me a text, give me a call at 602-755-2508. And don't forget, you could look at tactical-mind.com and get other coaching. And I'm telling you, if you just took action, your life would be completely different the following day. All right, guys, talk to you next time.